surf it.
Have you ever wondered what you can catch when the tide chart says it's supposed to be the worst day of fishing? Tides for Fishing shows that today is supposed to be like one of the worst days of the month, fishing-wise. Sometimes that's the only time you can get out. It's the only time that I can get out, so let's go see what we can get on. Got a super low tide today. So see me, I'm standing way on the front of the board because my fin is dragging. So what I do is I stand way up here, lean the board sideways so the fin goes out to the side, and I can kind of just skim it through the mud a bit. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. You know, sometimes these really low tides, they could concentrate the fish into one area. The problem being that I don't know what that one area is going to be. That's what we're here to find out, you know? Sometimes you just can't beat a day of fishing. I've been a lot of work and life stuff going on. Haven't really had any good fishing days recently, and so it's just gonna be nice to kind of come out and, you know, I'm coming in with no expectations. I've already got the expectation, essentially, I guess, the one expectation is that the tide's not, or the bite isn't supposed to be good, you know? I do follow the tide charts a lot. I do think that they have some accuracy to them. I definitely use them to tell me where the tides are going and where they've been. You know, sometimes those solar charts are really spot on, so we'll find out today. All right, guys, I have a little bit of a theory, and that's that on low tide, minnow swim bait style baits are better. The reason being is that on low tide is when I see all the crabs and stuff kind of scurrying up along the banks. It doesn't seem like they get sucked into these deep water areas, where the minnows, sometimes they get pulled in these deep pools. It gets too shallow up on the side flats. It gets too shallow where they were hanging out in the grass flats, so they'll have to pull out to these deep water where the big fish would be at. And so the theory is that they get pulled out, the big fish get pulled out into those holes, and they're all concentrated in one little area. The big fish can just kind of take advantage of them. Now, that's a working theory. I don't really know, but that's what I like to tell myself in my head, and it makes me feel good, so that's what I'm going with. During high tide, those fish can kind of move up towards the bank, and that's when they can kind of go towards the areas they're gonna have ghost shrimp, they're gonna have the little crabs, or whatever little crustaceans they're eating. That's my working theory, you know? You guys can let me know what you think down in the comments below about like high versus low tide baits. All right, sorry guys. I just got to the spot, made a cast, hadn't even turned the camera on. Got bit on the drop. Came out here, we're on spot number 2. Over here in the little bit deeper water, you got a little spotty. What I'm gonna do is anchor down real quick, just so we don't drift too fast towards where I just casted at. Maybe there'll be something going on there. Bring this guy over here. Oh. Nothing too crazy, but decent spotty. It's nice and warm. There's that swim bait right there. Came up and munched it. And I don't know if you guys ever know. You ever smell spotty and they smell like licorice? I think they do. All right, guys, I'm gonna put the little hand over the lens here so you can see, but this is gonna be spot number 4. You know where we're at. Nothing special. We're just hitting all like the main key generic spots and trying to catch fish. You know, that's all we're trying to do, is we're just trying to catch fish. And it has been a tough bite. We got one spotty. We lost one fish. We lost a skate. I'm glad I didn't catch the skate stingray thing. And a couple other bites. A couple other bites from what my guess is they were smelt or needlefish, something small. You know, something they come up and they peck at it super hard, and that's pretty telltale. Oh, that's a bite. That is a monster bone or corvina. I don't know which one. It is an absolute monster at the board on the freaking surface, and it jumped. Oh my god. Okay, fish, I need you to stop. I am going to put you right between my legs. You're between my legs. Because that is a bonefish. And I'm gonna measure him out because that's actually a pretty long bone. We got 5'10". 5'10". He's like, there's a 17-inch bonefish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. I can't believe he ate it on the surface. Oh my goodness. Let's get this guy a little bit of life. Get this hook out of him. I have been trying for this fish for 5 years. 5 years I've wanted to catch that beauty of a little bonefish. And it finally just happened. Oh my God. I can't believe it happened. Look at that freaking beautiful bonefish. Guys, I hope this comes up. I hope I'm even filming. Please say I'm filming. We are. Okay, I had to like recheck the camera there because I could not fathom if I wasn't filming. Oh, the deck is a mess. This camera's a mess. Let's see if I can get you. What you can catch on the worst days in San Diego Bay is a fish that you've been targeting for 5 years. I can't believe that. There's been, and I'm not going to go into it about what's been going on in life and stuff like that. It's just been a tough month, and fishing's been tough, and I think we just caught a 17-inch bonefish. I can't believe that. And he came up on the I thought it was a corvina. He came up on the freaking surface and just smashed it. Jumped out of the water, like jumped. You ever seen a bonefish jump out of the water? Holy shit. Holy shit. Caught a 17-inch bonefish, guys. My deck is a freaking mess. Like, that thing flopped all over the place. I looked at my net last night and I was like, you know, I never catch bonefish. Not gonna happen today. Why would it? Never happens any other day. And, well, I guess I should have brought my net. Shit, that was amazing. On the freaking surface. Bonefish on the freaking surface. That damn thing almost ate a topwater. Almost ate a topwater. It came up to the surface and just, whoa! That was insane. I readjusted the camera. Hopefully you guys can see me. I don't know if you can. Maybe I should tilt that up. It might be just looking straight at my junk. But I don't really love sitting down on the board. It's just not comfortable. So, gotta stand up. Put the little station bug on. Fish the bottom real quick. Just to see if they want a little bit slower down on the bottom. Nothing wrong with that. That's a nice fish. Right there. Tell you what we got. Tell you what we got in a second. That is bonefish number 2, baby. Get the hands wet here. There. Flop, you little bastards. I I'll say that. Slimy, floppy. There we go, boys and girls. Bonefish number 2. Look at that little crustacean jig on the bottom. Little chartreuse head. Just kind of pulling it along. Come on, bud. I'm gonna get you off. We're gonna get you off. I'm trying to get you off. I'm trying. There we go. There he goes. All right, guys. That is the little Z-Man. I'll put the link for this bait in the bottom description as well. The little head and the bait, because I don't remember what it's called, but it's a Z-Man like TRD bug or something like that. We'll put it out there for you. Yes. Oh, there. Tide chart says it's supposed to be the worst day you could fish this month, and I got 2 bonefish right now. Hell yeah. What? Right, we are drifting over to another spot right now. Just a little different anchoring spot, same area. So I'm going to kind of just speed cast through this stuff. Normally when I'm speed casting, I'm looking for sometimes spotties, corvina, stuff like that. And the current up there is pretty bad. The wind is pretty bad, so I'm going to kind of hide behind this corner over here. See if I can fish any of this stuff a little bit more successfully. Let's see what we got. You know? Worst day of the month, so sometimes you just gotta move around. All right, we got bottom. I'm gonna hit this. We also have a ton of wind, so sorry about that. Let's drop this guy out of the way. But yeah, a little bit of current. There's definitely like a mud line from the current. We're just gonna fish the outer edges of that. Bite. Where'd he go? Ooh. There we go. Might be another bone with the way it's fighting, or a really good spotty. Woo, buddy. Give me that little drag burn. My 8-pound test. Take that. Kneel down here so I don't freaking fall over. Thousand size reel. Oh, that is a chunky bone. Oh, this might be bigger than the first one. Oh, come here, baby. Yeah, buddy. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Whew, he's jumping on the boat. Come here, bud. Look at the size of this freaking bonefish. Oh, this is Florida-sized bone right now. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here. You were. Come on now. Work with me, bone. Work with me. You work with me, I'll work with you. We got 5, 10, 15. This mark right here, guys, is 20 inches, so that's 15. That's like a 17 to 18 inch bonefish. Oh my God. Yes. As that camera's all jacked up with. Yes. Oh, I love it. Freaking love it. Got the little bumpy hog right there. I'll show you guys what I did here in a second. I kind of modified it to get down to the bottom a bit. Took off the big appendages, made it the small ones. Little chartreuse head, brown and orange. Amazing bonefish. Let's see if he just takes off, no problem. Whew. worst day of the month. We're 3 bones in, handful of spotties. What an amazing day. That was an epic bonefish too. Epic. Super good fight. All right guys, so we're wrapping it up at the house because as you can see in that last clip, it was getting windy as all heck. The camera was shaking, there was a ton of wind noise. You guys couldn't hear anything I was saying. I could hardly balance on the board, so I was like, let's get the heck out of here. I had the most epic day. So if you're ever wondering at the tide charts, if you should just only go fishing when they say it's good, I think this is a good way to prove that that does not always matter. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you back out on the water next time.